How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the New Year deal sale that runs through February 4th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25k by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $3.29, Children of Morta is a heartfelt roguelite action RPG that follows the Bergson family, heroes bound by love and sacrifice, as they battle the spreading corruption threatening their homeland. You control 7 family members with unique abilities, exploring varied dungeons, uncovering secrets, and strategically combining skills and items while navigating procedurally generated challenges that test both combat and cooperation. The game blends intense hack-and-slash gameplay, local co-op, rich storytelling, and a beautifully crafted world full of history, magic, emotional depth, and dark fantasy lore, creating a memorable experience where family bonds drive the adventure. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Frostpunk is a brutal city-building survival game where you lead the last remnants of humanity through an endless winter, constructing New London around a massive generator while making impossible moral decisions to keep your people alive at all costs. You'll balance scarce resources, enact laws that shape society, and explore the frozen wastelands for survivors and supplies, all while managing shifting hopes, grievances, and crises that escalate as temperatures plunge and storms roll in. With tense strategic planning, meaningful narrative choices, and a constant struggle between compassion and necessity, it delivers a bleak but gripping fight for civilization's final spark. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Moonlighter is an action RPG with roguelite elements about a shopkeeper secretly living the life of an adventurer. You balance dungeon crawling with running your own store, carefully managing prices, customer reactions, and shop upgrades by day, while fighting monsters and gathering valuable loot by night in tightly designed, ever-shifting dungeons that reward preparation and smart risk-taking. Progress feeds into restoring the village and upgrading gear, unlocking new NPCs, weapons, and systems that deepen combat and strategy, while creating a satisfying loop built around exploration, economy management, steady character growth, and meaningful long-term progression and charm. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Broforce is a chaotic, over-the-top run-and-gun platformer where an underfunded paramilitary team of explosive bros battles terrorists to save the world with extreme force, endless firepower, and unrelenting patriotic fury and humor. You'll play solo or with up to 4 players, unleashing dozens of unique characters with signature weapons, destroying fully destructible terrain, triggering massive chain reactions, and tackling both co-op missions and competitive deathmatch challenges. The Broforce Forever update adds 6 new ultra-patriotic bros, 4 muscle temple levels, new enemies, and campaign expansions, amplifying the absurd, explosive, and relentless action. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Chorus is a space combat shooter that puts you in control of Nara, a pilot seeking to destroy the dark cult that created her, with her sentient starfighter Forsaken at her side. Unlock devastating weapons, mind-bending abilities, and powerful upgrades as you engage in exhilarating zero-G dogfights across sprawling space stations, ancient temples, and strange planes of existence, blending frenetic combat with vast cosmic exploration. Follow Nara on a journey of redemption across the galaxy and beyond reality, uniting resistance forces against the Circle and its ominous leader, the Great Prophet, while mastering telekinesis, teleportation, and extrasensory perception to become a living weapon. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.99, God Eater Resurrection is a high-octane, action-packed RPG set in a stylish, anime-inspired post-apocalyptic world where humanity battles monstrous origami to survive against overwhelming odds and devastating threats. Play as a new type God Eater wielding a versatile God arc that shifts between blade and gun, mastering charge, combo, step, and aerial attacks to hack, slash, and shoot through relentless enemy hordes with precision and flair. With over 100 hours of content, deep character progression, a mission-based combat system, and cooperative online play for up to 4 players, each encounter tests strategy, reflexes, and teamwork in humanity's desperate fight for survival. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $4.99, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is a family-friendly action-adventure where Batman teams up with DC heroes and villains to travel across the universe and stop the villainous Brainiac from shrinking entire worlds. Players explore a variety of colorful LEGO-built lantern worlds, solve puzzles, and use unique powers granted by the lantern rings to overcome obstacles and unlock secret areas, all while switching between a huge roster of heroes and villains. You'll fly through space, engage in fun combat, collect studs and mini-kits, and tackle cooperative challenges in a humorous, lighthearted story packed with iconic characters, clever references, and inventive LEGO gameplay. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Saints Row 4 Re-Elected is an over-the-top open-world action game where the leader of the 3rd Street Saints becomes president and battles an alien warlord inside a reality-bending simulation to save Earth, the galaxy, and all of humanity from imminent destruction. Remastered for modern consoles, it features updated visuals, character models, environments, and dynamic shadows, bringing Stillport's chaotic, vibrant world to life with sharper detail and cinematic flair. You'll unleash superpowers, wield outrageous weapons, drive bizarre vehicles, and tackle missions, DLC content, and hilarious encounters while enjoying the series' signature humor, absurdity, and over-the-top sandbox action. It's an 84 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Doom 64 is a classic first-person shooter focused on ripping through Hell's forces in a darker, more atmospheric continuation of the original Doom formula. You blast through over 30 tightly designed levels packed with relentless enemies, clever level layouts, and labyrinthine secrets, all enhanced by moodier lighting, unsettling sound design, and an oppressive, haunting soundtrack that sets it apart from earlier entries. The expanded arsenal, improved visuals, and constant hunt for hidden upgrades keep the pacing fast and satisfying, encouraging exploration, skill mastery, and strategic thinking while building toward a brutal final confrontation with the Mother of Demons. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2.99, The Surge is a sci-fi action RPG set in a futuristic megacorporation where technology is turned deadly and survival depends on skill, strategy, and quick thinking, with relentless challenges at every turn. You battle rogue robots, deranged coworkers, and rogue AI in visceral, limb-targeting melee combat, exploiting weaknesses to harvest loot directly from your enemies and craft powerful new weapons and armor. With its tight combat mechanics, inventive progression system, punishing enemy encounters, and intense, high-stakes battles, every fight challenges precision, timing, and tactical planning while exploring the ruined Creo complex and uncovering its dark secrets. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $3.74, Project Warlock is a retro-inspired, fast-paced first-person shooter where you play as a mysterious warlock on a mission to wipe out evil across time and space in a bloody, pixelated rampage. You'll blast through 60 sprawling levels set in diverse environments like icy Antarctic bases and ancient Egyptian ruins, hunting for keys, secrets, and hidden passages while leaving waves of enemies in a gory trail of destruction and chaos. With over 30 weapons to collect and upgrade, from enchanted blades to massive cannons, you can customize your loadout, enhance your spells, and fine-tune your powers to conquer increasingly brutal challenges and test your mastery of old-school mayhem. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Dex is a 2D action RPG set in a sprawling cyberpunk city where you fight, hack, and navigate a dangerous underworld while evading a mysterious tentacular organization and deadly adversaries. You traverse Harbor Prime making allies, choosing your approach as a silent assassin, hacker, diplomat, or gunfighter, with real-time combat, interactive dialogue, and a mature storyline that rewards exploration and strategic thinking. Customize your character's skills, equipment, and augmentations to unlock superhuman abilities, open new paths, and tackle the revolutionary hacking system to manipulate cyberspace, disable defenses, steal data, and turn the environment against your foes. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.49, 2 Point Campus is a charming simulation management game where you build and run your own university, shaping students' education, happiness, and overall campus experience. You design sprawling grounds with libraries, sports facilities, outdoor flora, and even whimsical arenas, while offering wildly creative courses like night school and gastronomy, balancing staff, resources, and student needs with playful strategic management. With a vibrant, detailed world, intuitive building tools, and a focus on both education and entertainment, every day on campus challenges your creativity, planning, and ability to nurture future generations while keeping the campus lively and memorable. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Mages of Mystralia is an action-adventure RPG where you play as Zia, a young mage learning to harness her innate magical powers in a beautifully crafted world where magic is strictly forbidden. You explore lush, vibrant environments, meet other exiled mages, and experiment with runes that can be combined in millions of ways to create entirely new spells, giving combat, exploration, and puzzle solving a deeply creative edge. With a rich narrative written by Ed Greenwood, the mind behind the Forgotten Realms, the game blends engaging exploration, inventive spellcraft, and a heartfelt coming-of-age story that rewards experimentation, strategic thinking, and clever problem-solving. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2.24, Kona is a survival adventure game set in a snowy, isolated northern Canadian village in 1970, where you step into the shoes of Detective Carl Faubert to investigate mysterious events and unravel a series of chilling secrets. You explore a beautifully desolate world, gather clues, solve intricate puzzles, and survive harsh blizzards while uncovering a chilling narrative filled with unexpected twists, eerie encounters, and atmospheric tension that keeps you on edge. With environmental storytelling, immersive sound design, and a focus on exploration, deduction, and survival strategy, every discovery and decision draws you deeper into the frozen, haunting landscape of a Tamapek Lake. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played Frostpunk, LEGO Batman 3, Saints Row 4, Doom 64, and 2 Point Campus, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.